Let's talk Arsenal, Dharmesh. Another signing in the offing. Tell us.
Yeah, I mean, Emirates Eze was their 7th signing of the summer, close to £200 million spent, and we thought that was it. But it looks like they're exploring a deal for the Bayer Leverkusen defender, Piero Hincapie. He's an Ecuador international, is Hincapie. And although Arsenal's focus is purely, well, we thought was on departures, they're still trying to be in a position where they work out a deal with Leverkusen so that if they can agree and they can get the sales done, they'll be in a position to act for Hincapie. Leverkusen, though, they don't have to sell. He's got 4 years left on his contract. They are under pressure in one way because there is a release clause. It's around £52 million. So Arsenal can just meet that release clause. However, we don't think Arsenal want to pay that much. We think Arsenal want to negotiate on that release clause. And when I talk about the focus being on departures, that is starting to develop as well because Jakub Kiwior hasn't featured in the squad for either of their opening 2 Premier League games, is not in the plans as far as Mikel Arteta is concerned, hasn't really nailed down a place for Arsenal. He's been playing in central defence, He's played at left back as well, something that Hincapie can do as well, by the way. Porto are in talks with Arsenal over a deal for Jakub Kiwior. It's with a loan with an obligation, and that deal is worth around £23 million, including a potential loan fee for this season. So there are things in motion for Arsenal to be able, maybe, to be in a position that Hincapie could yet come to the Emirates.
OK. Do we think that Zinchenko will be an Arsenal player at the end of the window?
I think if he has his way and if Arsenal probably have their way, probably not. He's not in the plans, it doesn't seem either. They are listening to suitable offers for him. Fenerbahce really did push to try and get Zinchenko. They met with him. They tried to sort out a financial package. That couldn't be agreed upon. And then Fenerbahce switched their attentions to a holding midfielder in Alvarez from West Ham United. There are other players who Arsenal will listen to offers for as well. This one has been going on the entire window, Reiss Nelson. We still believe that Fulham are in talks to try and sign Reiss Nelson. It's just the makeup and the structure of that deal is still under discussion. Sky Germany is saying that Fabio Vieira's moved to Stuttgart. That looks really, really difficult now, but there are other options for Fabio Vieira. Porto, again, could come back in for him. In fact, Porto might be interested in Zinchenko. So of all these players, it's Kiwior, Zinchenko and Fabio Vieira, 3 of the ones that they do want to listen to offers for. Porto seem to be interested in all of them.
Cool. Be a great place to live. Some nice port wine as well. All right,
Arsenal's transfer business shows no signs of slowing down, and the latest name strongly linked with a move to the Emirates is Piero Hincapie, Bayer Leverkusen's highly rated Ecuadorian defender.
At just 22 years old, Hincapie has already made a name for himself as one of Europe's most exciting young centre-backs, combining composure, ball-playing ability, and versatility across the backline. Mikel Arteta is believed to be pushing for more depth in defence after last season's title charge was hindered by injuries to key players like William Saliba and Jurrien Timber. The 2025-26 season is here,
arrival would
and
not
Arsenal
only
have wasted
provide
no
cover,
time in
but also genuine competition for a starting spot.
Comfortable playing as a left-sided centre-back and equally capable at left-back, the Ecuadorian fits Arsenal's tactical system perfectly, sharpening their blades especially for another with Arteta's emphasis on building from the back. From the buzzing atmosphere at London Colney to the sweltering heat of Asia, Mikel Arteta's men have been put through their paces in a pre-season program blending anticipation, speed and recovery, and calmness under pressure. Hincapie has been central to Xabi Alonso's impressive setup in Germany. Many scouts see him as a defender mature beyond his years, drills, and his international experience with Ecuador adds further weight to his credentials. The squad reported back in early July to
Arsenal,
the Saba Realty Training Center,
both
greeted by a mix of
and
gym
financially.
sessions, conditioning
With Champions League football returning to the Emirates, squad depth is essential to compete on all fronts.
Signing Hincapie would secure a long-term defensive partner for Saliba while allowing Gabriel Magalhaes to rotate when necessary. Negotiations are expected to be challenging, as Leverkusen value their young star highly, but Arsenal's determination to strengthen their squad could make this deal one of the defining transfers of the summer. If completed, Hincapie's arrival would underline the Gunners' intent to build not just for now, but for the future.
The question is, will Arsenal move quickly enough to beat Europe's other elite clubs to his signature?